From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big day on LA with incredible great news as the two benchmarks I've been telling you to watch have happened. Bitcoin has finally broken through the $48,000 level. This was the benchmark we were looking for, and I said if this happens with Ethereum over 3,200, the whole market's going up. And it is. The market is now surging on a Friday, ironically, with those two benchmarks at play. Doge going to 32 cents. Then we have Polygon at $1.53. The numbers are keep on coming on in. Aave, look at this incredible run of Aave. As a big day is upon us. SushiSwap going left and right, but still going up. Then we have Decentraland trying to hit to $1, and we have Compound trying to go all the way to $500 across the board. A lot of coins are doing incredibly well today, and it's incredibly a big day as Bitcoin and Ethereum are delivering what they promised to do. Bitcoin 48,000, Ethereum 3,200. Those are the two benchmarks. I said if we break through those resistance levels, the rest of the coins are going up. We broke those resistance levels, and the coins are going up. But it's a Friday. So what does that mean for us? With a Saturday still ahead of us, with Saturday a bigger day than Friday, does that mean we're going to go even higher? I have all the details on a big day with exciting great news on crypto starting right now. Thank you for joining me. What a big, exciting day it is as we go from Friday into Saturday. Early Friday, we've already broken through we blast through those two thresholds. So what's next? I have all the details for you starting right now. But first, subscribe. A 400,000 subscribers is a YouTube record. I want you part of this family. Hit that subscribe button right now. Next up, 1 million. Like the video, 2,000-3,000 likes, and consider becoming a member. Thank you for all the incredible viewers on Overnight's Crypto yesterday. There's two shows every day on this channel. Morning's Crypto live on air at 9:45, and Overnight's Crypto starting every day at 3:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And there we go. Let's get to the details. I had told you that I was looking for two benchmarks to kick in. Bitcoin over 48,000 and, actually I said 47,000, and Ethereum over 3,200. And I said if both of those things happen, then we're all going higher, and especially if it's a weekday. And it happened today, Friday, going into Saturday. So why did I say that? Let's go over the background. We had a bear market after the last market crash, which was almost about 6 to 7 weeks ago. And after that last market crash, coins devalued. They devalued day after day for week after week, getting worse and worse, lower and lower. And eventually, Bitcoin and Ethereum went quite low. Ethereum down to 1,700, 1,900, Bitcoin to 29,000. But along the way, we had some pops. We had some what I call anomaly coins, Aave, Decentraland, SushiSwap, Compound, giving 2 weeks up and then back down. But Bitcoin and Ethereum were still not doing well. And then finally, they started picking up speed. There was a strange programmatic event which happened, which helped them a little bit. I detailed that about 2 weeks ago. And then finally, Bitcoin went from 29 into the 30s, into the 30s, into the high 30s, into the low 40s. And then I said, okay, we blew through the $40,000 threshold. I now want to get to the $45,000 threshold. We did. But there was a problem. Bitcoin and Ethereum were doing well, but other coins were still devaluing. I said, this can't keep on going on. And what happened a week ago was Bitcoin went over 45,000 and other coins finally started coming. I said, if Bitcoin goes over 45,000 and Ethereum stays over 3,000, then other coins are going to, and I want other coins to rally with them. Then we're turning from bear to bull. What is bear? Down, bull up. I said I wanted those three market indicators. Bitcoin above 45,000. I want Ethereum over 3,000. And I want the rest of the market to rally up. If I have that, then I'm happy to declare bull market coming from bear. Well, we did it, but there was a problem. We did it 2 days last week. Then we had a great Saturday. We had a down Sunday. We had an up Monday. And then I said, well, if you look at the 7-day chart, by Wednesday, we're not doing anything. Not good. Bull market is not a flat market or a devaluing market. Bull market is an up market. So we did not deliver anything on Wednesday, flat. We did not deliver anything on Thursday, flat or down. Most coins were down. I said, those are the days that you deliver up news in a bull market. Saturday is always up, Monday's always up, and Friday afternoon into Saturday is always up. And so you wanted that Wednesday and Thursday pop. Didn't get it. So I said, here's the problem. I don't know what's going on, but I know what the market indicator is. I looked at what we call resistance levels. And resistance levels cause trading ranges. What's a resistance level? Watch my pen. This is a resistance level at the high end. We go up, we go down. We go up, we go down. We don't want to get above this resistance level. Here's a resistance level on the low end. We go down, we don't go lower than this. We go down, we don't go lower than this. Well, Bitcoin was in a resistance level, and that resistance level was 44,000 low, high 47,000. In fact, it kept on going to 47 and losing steam and going back down. 47 going back down. Clearly, it was 47,000. Break above 47,000 and stay there, not just for a few minutes, stay there for a day, 2 days. Then you've broken through the resistance level. We saw that Bitcoin is trying to go higher, it wasn't trying to go lower. And then Ethereum trying problems with 3,200 as well, getting to 3,100, stalling out, going back lower. It tried 2,900 yesterday, not a good signal. So with that, I said, I want Ethereum to break through 3,200. And I said, if either of those two benchmarks occur, but preferably both, then we're clearly bull. And I said, Saturday may be the day, but I want it to continue longer than just Saturday. So why is this happening on a Friday? Let's go over all the details, but first look at see what Bitcoin and Ethereum are doing. Here is Bitcoin. Bam. Whoa. You're looking at Gemini, one of the platforms. My mouse is in the chart. We started the day at 45,000. And then we went into the 47,000. Then we went all the way up to 48,900. So we're almost at 48,900. So we're almost at $49,000 for Bitcoin. When we started the day at 45,000 and the day is early. That is an incredible breakthrough of that resistance level. Notice the resistance level? It's right here. It's like Bitcoin's listening to me. Here's that resistance level. It was hours in this resistance level, 47,000. It's a flat hat. It wouldn't break through it. And then, bam, shoot, broke through it and just zoomed. Obviously, other people hear and see the same thing. I'm not the only person that sees these resistance levels. Ethereum, same thing. Look at that resistance level, 3,000, and then right 32. Can you laugh? Can you be any more obvious? Look at the Ethereum in the left corner of the screen. I'm going up. What do you think this flat level is? 3,200? It's exactly 3,200. It got to that resistance level, wouldn't break through, and then bam, broke through. 3,200, 3,300, then heading to 3,300 and a plus. Wow. This is why resistance levels are so helpful in understanding coin performance. Now, you may not be a Bitcoin owner. You may not be an Ethereum owner. You may own Cardano or Doge or something else. But I've always said I use Bitcoin and Ethereum as my market indicator of where your other altcoins are going. And I said, hey, there's clearly a resistance level at hand with that Bitcoin at 47,000 and that Ethereum at 3,200. If they break through those two resistance levels, they're going higher very quickly. And you saw what happened. Bitcoin went from 47 to 49,000 in a blink. And then Ethereum went from 3,000 to 3,200 in a blink. And the rest of the coins started to run. Let's look at what the rest of the coins, because this was a no-brainer. You looked at the charts, you saw them with me over the last 2 days on camera. I've been saying these resistance levels all week long. And I said, once they break through it, away we go. And here we go. So there is Doge. It looks like it had that same impact. It was waiting and holding. It was holding at 32. It saw what Bitcoin and Ethereum were holding at those resistance levels. And when they broke through, bam, Bitcoin Doge broke through. Look at that chart. It looks just like Doge and Bitcoin. As soon as they broke through, Doge broke through, went up a cent. Let's look at Polygon. Interestingly, Polygon also has a similar flat, $1.50. Remember $1.50? That was the number for Polygon at the best point of last week. That's the best price point of Polygon for 4 months. So it had a resistance level of $1.50, and bam, it blew through it, heading to $1.60, went to $1.56. It's just so, it makes it so easy when you look at these charts because they all explain themselves. Let's look at Aave. So Aave, was holding around 400, 400, 400, blew through it, and is now trying to go up to 420. Not as much a significant run. Sushi Swap, on the other hand, has had a big week, so it did not need the lift of someone else. 12, then to 14, then to 13, then to 14. Away we go. Here is Decentraland. How does that look? Decentraland, very similar. Clearly resistance level here, holding at 82, 82, 82, 82, and blowing it out, going to 83, 84. Not a big movement, but blowing it out. And then Compound, a little bit more slanted, a little bit more of an incline. 432, 43, blowing it out, going to 450. Let's look at a lifetime chart for Compound, for example. There you go. So Compound still has a long way to go. It's a $700 coin. Let's look at a long-term chart on Aave. I think Aave was a $600 coin. Let's see if I recall correctly. It was. It was a $600 coin. So Aave still has a long way to go. Now let's look at the market and let's look and see the best performing coins. We're pulling up Gemini. We're going to click on the third column and we're going to look at the worst performing coin today. Derivadeo, the worst performing coin. Interesting. And Solana, which were the best performing coins the last 2 days. I always love looking at the down chart because that'll show us what will be the best performing coin in 2 days. Most of the worst performing coins come back as the best in a few days from now. Click it again. There you go. So the best performing coins are quite interesting. How good are they performing? Let's look at them right now. The best performing coin on Gemini, which only has some coins, is the Graph, up at 17%. Live Peer up 16%. Really a very volatile coin. It's been featured a lot on this channel. Cardano up 15%. And then Polygon up 12%. That's a lot for Polygon because Polygon's had a great run recently. Compound up 9%. And there you go. What's the worst performing coin today? Again, Derivadeo down 2%. Solana down 1%. Not a big drop. So with that movement, what does that say to me? It says we blew out that, we blew through that resistance level. Meaning 47,000 is no longer resistance level on Bitcoin. 3,200 is no longer resistance level on Ethereum. Where are we heading now? Well, I had said all week long that if we blew those resistance levels out, we're going all the way to May levels. And so Bitcoin could go to 60,000 in a blink of an eye. Ethereum could go to 4,000 in a blink of an eye. Now, Ethereum's chart and Bitcoin's chart for May, you have to look at and remember. Bitcoin was not at 60,000 for a very long time. It was there for a blink of an eye, like one day. It was basically a $50,000 coin. And Ethereum was not at 4,000 for a very long period of time either. Ethereum was basically a high $3,000 coin. So we could absolutely get to those levels, in the 3,000s for Ethereum on Saturday. We could certainly get into the 50,000 on Bitcoin on Saturday. But the rest of the coins, how much more do they have to go? They got a lot to go. You saw with Aave and Descent and Compound, $600 coins are still in the $400 range. They're down a lot still. Doge, it was a 50-cent coin, a 60-cent coin, 70-cent coin. It's done bigger numbers. In fact, its last price point before the last market crash was 31 cent. Where is it today? 33 cent. It has a long way to go still, Doge. So a lot of these coins are still down a lot. So you want to look not so much at where they are versus May. You want to look and see how much they're running up. You need some runs. You need 8%, 14%, 15%. This is what you sort of need to get back to May levels. You need your Saturdays up 15%. Your Sundays down 4%. Your Mondays up 12%. And then your Tuesdays down 2%. You don't want to be giving up too much on your down Sundays and your down Tuesdays. Then you want to see those Wednesdays and Thursdays deliver a good update somewhere along that way. This week, it didn't do it. So while Bitcoin and Ethereum are doing really well and they're closing in on those May levels, a lot of coins still have an enormous way to go. You can look at it a good and bad way. You can look at it a good way and say, hey, if I buy an altcoin here, then it could be heading back to those May levels. I still have a lot of upside on that altcoin. You can look at a bad level, which is I bought it in May. I'm still down. I still have not come back to my May levels on my investment position. Do I think that bear is upon us? No. I really think at this point, that once we broke through that 47 on Bitcoin and 3,200 on Ethereum, we were gone from bear. Now understand, Bitcoin and Ethereum have not been bear for now about a month, but the rest of the market was bear up to about last week. They were still downsizing, devaluing. And so here we go. So the next question is, what's next? First, you must understand that People's Republic of China is long overdue. They never go more than 3 weeks without talking, and it's been upwards of 6 to 8 weeks now. So there is a moment in which People's Republic of China is going to talk, and when they do, it's going to really hit hard. Number two, you need to remember where this market is. If you're new to this market, understand the charts from February to now. I don't always cover historical details on this channel. The first, second, third, fourth market crash. Watch some of the older videos from maybe about a week ago. I'll repeat it again in a day or two from now. But it's important to know what happened at the first, second, third, fourth market crash, because that is a possibility. That can come back again. Moreover, it's very important to know your charts and know your numbers, because the coins are sort of going into what's called a cyclical nature. They're repeating what they did before. And so if you saw what they did before, then you might be able to gauge what they're doing again. Let's go back to Bitcoin. In fact, let's go to Doge. Doge is an example of a coin that has so much more to do. It hasn't done enough. It has had this big run in the last 20 days. It's been great. And you see that run on the 7-day chart. If I pull out a little further, you see the run a little bit further. Yeah, this is a coin that was 19 cents and is now 31 cents. But if you remember where Doge was just 6 weeks ago, you realize this is not a big achievement. This is where Doge was then. It was 31 cents. Today it's at 33 cents. This nipple here was the last market crash. So Doge has a lot to go, and this is not how high Doge ever was. Doge only got listed on Gemini after it reached its peak. Polygon. Polygon was a $2 coin, so how far does Polygon have to go? Let's look at Polygon. Yeah, so Polygon was a $2.25 coin, and $1.50 is great, but it still has a long way to go. Aave is one of the best performing coins of the summer. One of the best performing coins. So let's see how much Aave has to go. Well, it's still not a $600 coin. It started this year at $87. It's now at $400. It's going all over the place. And then SushiSwap, having a beautiful run in recent days, but how far does it have to go? Oh, boy. So SushiSwap was once a $20 coin just recently. So it has a long way to go. And there's Compound. Clearly, it needs to rally a lot. It was once an $800 coin. So improving, yes. A long way to go, still yes. Let's go into our split screen and let's look at coinmarketcap.com and let's see where the rest of the market's going. Let's see if the trend line is different today than it was yesterday. All right, there we go. The market is up 8% today, which is great. At the time of this video, it's currently Friday middays on the West Coast. So 8% up on a Friday morning is interesting. More about that in a second. So there's Bitcoin up 6% today, but up 4% for the 7-day. Ethereum up 7% today, but flat for the 7-day. Cardano up 11% for the day, up 24% for the 7-day. What are the best performing coins today? Telecom, 18%. The Graph, Helium, Avalanche, Harmony are all in about the 16 to 18% range. Then we have Raven, and we have Hot, and we have VLAN, and Polygon, Dash, XDC, all in about the 12% range. And then we get into the 11% range coin. What's the best performing coin of the last 7 days? We had a couple coins that were over 100%. There's Avalanche. There's Audio, both 100% up for the week. Then we have AR. Then we have Solana still up 72% for the week. You know, I like Solana. Watch Solana because it's down today. So I love a coin that pulls back before Saturday because Saturday may be its big run. Solana still has a long way to go as well. Luna up 74% for the week. And then we have coins up about 40% of the week. Now, one of the messages I delivered on air, and I'm seeing it right now, is that with the exception of Solana, the best performing coins of the last 7 days have been coins that are predominantly not on U.S. exchanges. Coincidence? I think not. That, I think, is tangentially related to the new crypto regulation at issue in the infrastructure bill that seeks to regulate the broker-dealers and require them to report profit and losses from you analyzed to IRS. And that is for those US-based exchanges. So the best performing coins of the last 7 days, not generally on US-based exchanges. And I mean the best performing, not better performing, I mean the best performing. Very fascinating across the board. Let's go into the weekend analysis. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And let's compare it also to last week and this week. This is generally what the market does. Friday, it usually has a good Friday. It usually has a bad Friday through most of the a down Friday through most of the day, and then by Friday evening it upturns, goes up, and then it gets its highest price point on Saturday at about noontime. So it's down usually on Friday, then turning back up late on Friday, then coming up on Saturday until it reaches its highest price point by Saturday noontime. Then it downturns and continues to downtrend all the way into Sunday, getting to its lowest price point by Sunday about 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, before trending up and going back up on Monday. Monday is usually about 80% as high as Saturday, before downtrending again on Tuesday. Tuesdays are usually a bloodbath. So I usually recommend viewers, if you want to hold through Saturday, understand your Monday may not be as high as your Saturday. I usually recommend buy Friday, Saturday, sell Saturday, buy Sunday, sell Monday. Now, what happened last week? Everything happened about 6 to 8 hours earlier. 6 to 8 hours earlier. So I just gave you the time frame of when things go down, things go up. Last week, everything was just 8 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours earlier. So we started trending up higher on Friday. We started downtrending earlier on Saturday. We started trending back up on Sunday earlier. And by Monday, we gave up later in the day rather than giving up on Tuesday. Today, it looks like we're trending up earlier on a Friday. There's a lot of reasons that could potentially be for this, which is, first, it's the summer. More people may be at home than they would normally be on a normal Friday. There may be more opportunities. And then there's a lot of people that are looking at other things that aren't particularly doing well. The stock market has not done well the last few days for a lot of positions. So a lot of people may be looking for other opportunities across the board. With that, if you're looking to buy and sell, focus appropriately your chart at the daily to realize, is it peaking now? Because if it's peaking now, then maybe it's coming in earlier across the board. And there you go. What am I looking for next? I'm looking for Ethereum over 50. I'm looking for Bitcoin over 50,000. And if Bitcoin gets over 50,000, it's just going to be a big psychological event. It really, really will, especially if it's a weekday when the broadcast media is back in the studio. It's just a big event. Meantime, since Wednesday, the YouTube platform has not been delivering messages to people who are members. As you know, on the community page, I send alerts to members on the community page of YouTube of upcoming videos. So before I go live or before I go taped, I send a message saying, here's the link. Those messages have not been sent out from the YouTube community page since Wednesday. About 80% of members are not getting any messages. So I encourage you to stay with this channel on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And during also some of the other broadcasts, I'm showing on air the programming schedule. It's important to remember the programming schedule because I'm staying on tack forward so you don't miss it. Noontime at 11 a.m., then afternoons at 1, afternoons at 3, evenings at 5, and then after that, a new show every hour throughout the evening. Overnight's crypto starting at 3:30 as well. And with that, subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record. I want you part of this family. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, and stay here. Stay informed, stay focused, and stay with